Hello, my name is Martin Cortez, and I did my presentation on Anaxagoras and his view on reality. Anaxagoras was a pre-Socratic. He was of Greek descent. He was born 510 BC. He is known for not sharing the same beliefs as most Greeks, which was the belief that the sun and the moon were divinities. He did not believe that they were godlike or they had any spiritual value to them. For this, he was persecuted and he escaped. He was supposed to be killed, but he escaped and he fled to China, and he lived in exile for the rest of his life. He discovered the true meaning behind eclipses, and most people thought that had a spiritual meaning, but it actually did not. Alright, you ready for a headache? Anaxagoras is very popular for his theory that everything in the world has a portion of everything. This means, let's refer to a chicken nugget. So in any food, like a chicken nugget, there is protein, there's fat, and etc., such like that. But he believed that within something there's something. So let's say we have skin, we have fingernails, we have hair. So inside what we eat, there must be a portion of what we are made of inside of that. Because from something, it has to come from somewhere. In order for something to grow, you have to gain it. So that's why he thought that what we have is inside what we eat. As we know now, for most people, when you consume protein, that makes your fingernails, your hair, and such grow faster. But he didn't know that back then, so he thought that his theory was correct about a portion of everything and everything. Let us now talk about the idea of everything being able to divide into an infinity. I can divide anything that I want, like this right here. I can divide it as many times as I want, and there will never be a zero. Like it's never going to be a zero amount of anything. I can divide it infinite. There is no limit to what I can divide it to.
So hold on. So this, if you think about a wave, like a music wave, how far can you? And I've seen this digitally. How far can you divide that music wave to a certain point? Infinitely. You could continue, and a color, for instance, you could divide the color wave, and you could keep dividing it, and you'll keep breaking it down and so forth. So we're going to say that a color has a certain type of wavelength, but we're just going to say round it and not be the color blue. Okay, go ahead.
So, like I said, it can be divided into as much as you want. And just to be clear, his view on matter would be that matter comes from other matter. Matter is made of what everything else is made of. Everything has a portion of something. This has a portion of what I am made of, even the slightest amount. Everything has a portion. What we are and what we consume, what's around us, has a portion. We're a portion inside of it. That makes sense. And that is my presentation.